what happened this week, besides those things, is a little movie called Promare.
Is that in theaters? Where is that? Where's everyone seeing that?
Promare is in theaters here. It's at Quartier Latin.
Okay.
So they're currently airing it. And that's a Trigger movie.
Did you like it?
I enjoyed it.
Was it okay?
It was okay.
Yeah.
I enjoyed the Promare. Okay, for real, that like when Trigger makes a film, I mean, you remember the last time this happened because you watched what they did with Gurren.
Yeah.
You feel like you got out of watching 26 episodes. The credits are rolling and
Yeah.
you feel full.
Yes.
That is like so intense and so just like it's doing the Trigger to the moon, you know, like level of hype escalation, but it's doing it in a 2-hour time period. And I mean, I don't know if there was ever a consideration to have it be a longer show, but God, do they really just kind of they embrace how little time they have. You know, and they enjoy the fact that it's like, fuck it, man, we're just gonna do hype shit and have fun. The characters, I mean, you must have seen the trailer and like some of the shots. Like, there are designs that are just reused characters.
Yes, the main character is just Kamina.
The main character is just a Kamina, but there's other Trigger characters. There's Kill la Kill and Gurren faces all over the place.
Shut up, it's them. Who cares?
And then there's a bunch of other new ones. You know,
the Burninators, are they called?
Yeah, the Burnish.
Okay, because like I keep hearing that, and my brain is auto-completing into the Burninators.
Yeah. I mean, there's that one GIF you might have seen of like some fucking badass in like with like a suit, just like creating a flame throne, sitting on it.
I have.
And just leaning and looking, and it's like that style. That fucking style is just oozing all over.
Let me ask you a question about this, because when I saw the trailer, I would describe this movie's art style as eye-searing in its use of color. It is like, ow, my eyes bright. Like neon, pastel, etc. Is that actually, like, tough to watch?
It is fantastic, and it feels like the projector is not doing it justice.
Okay.
Like, it feels so powerful and distinct with what they're doing with color and style that you're like, God, like, I can tell this looks prettier than what I'm seeing right here. I wish I could get it crisp, like
get it home on your big old HD
get it on
TV
HD
with
on Blu-ray.
projection.
Yeah, you know, I wish I could go to down to the offices and watch it there, you know, like live off their screen. Like, it is really, really, really powerful in terms of like style and color. One of the biggest noticeable things when you look at it is that there's no black lines. It doesn't use lines.
Yeah.
It uses lines. It doesn't use black lines in the traditional anime way. And like, outlines is everything.
Yeah.
Like,
and I like a thick black outline.
Heavy black outlines are strong and powerful.
We were just talking about Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer loves its thick black outlines.
You know, I mean, those eye catches in Gurren have that like really high contrast style. Moments of extreme grit, right? When the
more lines appear.
More lines appear. When I'm thinking specifically of when they zoom in on Shimon's face and like he's like right
turns
after
into a manga.
Right after like he punches the anti-spiral and he's just like, yeah, we'll take care of it. And like all of these things are all like black is such a powerful defining thing. And here they're like, yeah, we're gonna do something else. And they basically went with self-coloring lines. So the outlines on everything are informed. The color of the line is informed by the shape it's touching, and it's done in such a way that like it ends up looking like everything is still really strong. They found a way to make the contrast powerful, but like it doesn't. It just feels like almost like it's just something different.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm having a hard time describing it because I
This
don't
would
want.
probably be way easier if I had watched the movie.
Yeah, yeah. You know, there's moments where you're seeing like South Park, where like stylistic choices of things are like
Yeah.
flat objects with color on top of each
Okay.
other are just kind of sliding, and then there's other moments where it's like just through the roof with like animating fire. You know, that's obviously a big part of it. Like, I mean, I don't know if you know anything about the story or the premise,
right?
but they're firefighters. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. They're stylish trigger firefighters.
And then there's the country that's like, we love burning shit.
There's fire people, and then there's firefighters.
Yeah.
And that's what you get. You know.
And like, who doesn't love to see like an old warehouse burn down?
Sure.
Isn't that awesome?
And in
It's
this
great.
case, right? So you know how like the thing about mecha is that it's really hard to draw and animate unless you like take a lot of time or use 3D, right?
I would assume so.
So
I don't actually know that, but I assume.
yeah, because it's very complex,
Just robots.
right? But there is something logical to it that is very clear. It's like in engineering, you know what I mean? Like you can very clearly define this kind of thing. When the Gurren movie ends up having a final form that is just burning energy,
Yeah, it's just energy.
it's like, please show me the budget counter rolling in the corner, because there's no such there are barely keyframes for this thing. It's just fire,
And it's
right?
also melting and like twisting.
and exploding, and like it's this awesome ever moving thing, right? So in a trigger movie about fire, you can imagine how much animating of fire they do.
A little bit.
And it's really pretty, and it's very impressive, and it's very stylish and cool. Yeah, man, like go fucking watch it. Like,
Okay.
but then after that, you're gonna need to watch it again, like on Blu-ray,
Yeah.
to see the work they actually
See
did.
it all pretty and shit.
What's really cool too is that they the theatrical release has a little interview they do afterwards with
Really?
Imaishi and the Trigger guys.
That's cool.
yeah, and so like yeah, if you stick around, you get to see them just talking a little bit about that
That's
process.
the kind of thing that most theaters wouldn't fucking put up with.
Yeah, but if you're going to see a Trigger movie on a limited select
In
theater
North
release in
America?
North America,
Yeah.
chances are you give a shit about
Yeah,
that.
that's probably
right. So I saw it in English. I know it was at Fantasia in Japanese, the original release was that is. So I don't know for sure, but I was told that the characters that look like their counterparts in other shows do share voice actors.
I'm sure.
So
That seems almost like it would have been designed in the reverse. In that, like, who's willing to jump on board? Okay, you did Kamina, guess the main character's Kamina.
But then again, there's a bunch of there's others too, you know. But